Hello everyone, my name is Oliver Powell, the Angry Canadian. Before I start on my angry rant, and believe me, I found something worth getting angry about, I'd like to take a moment to say thank you to not only the few subscribers I have, and I'm hoping to get more soon, um, but there's something going on in my personal life outside of YouTube, and a brief story, just a little bit behind the scenes is my personal car is broken. It's fucked right now, okay? And the power steering is gone. I have to manually steer my car, old school, hand over hand. And it's with the weather it is right now, and just in general, it's too dangerous to drive. And I got two little ones I got to take care of. So obviously I wouldn't want to risk their lives or the lives of anyone else. And I've been dependent on my coworkers picking me up in the morning. Being in the military, we have pretty early timing sometimes. Uh, Last week I had to be at work for 7 in the morning, and so I had to either get people to help me out in the morning or um, anyhow, regardless, what I'm trying to get at is I just want to say thank you out there to those people who've been helping me out. Um, I don't really want to mention names, not because, I don't know, I guess to respect your privacy. So you know who you are. So thank you, everyone who's been giving me a ride. And I just want to mention that it's important to me to see acts of kindness and generosity out there. So I would like to pay it forward, and I'm asking you, the YouTube audience, and people out there watching this, that I'd want to see more good deeds out there. I want to see more, just more, charitable stuff. Not, giving money or something, whatever, but a little bit of kindness goes a long way in this world. Something as simple as a thank you, or a pat on the back, or a little bit of gratitude, or something like that. Those little, hey, you did a good job, makes makes people feel better, and it helps the day go on that much better, you know. So, everyone who's watching this, let's try and make the world a better place, okay? One thank you at a time. So I'm saying thank you again, to the people who've been helping me directly with my car. Um, so, my one neighbor had to help me boost it the other a week or so ago. And my coworkers were giving me rides, not even asking me for gas money. And, I'll do something to help you guys out. So, again, I'm very appreciative. Now to business. So I was watching the news uh, this evening when I got home from work, and I learned about a former Ontario Deputy Minister of Education who pled guilty to horrendous crimes of child pornography. So let's cut to this news article, and we can rave and rage about it together, shall we? So here you go. Well, here we are. I found this at cp24news.com. It's a Toronto local news station. And I was watching the news after work when I was getting changed, and nothing really struck me as odd or unusual until I saw this rather disgusting and shocking article. So let's go forth, shall we? And I'll post the link of this article into the description below so you can see where I get my information from. I'm not just pulling these stories out of my ass. I'm actually finding them on the internet and making sure that they're real, not like before. Anyhow, I'm rambling. I'll cut this out. So, here we go. So they took the good sense of actually warning us. Contents may disturb some readers. Benjamin Levine entered a guilty plea for making written child pornography, counseling a person to commit sexual assault, and possession of child pornography. So this motherfucker here is a former deputy education minister, so someone who may not work with kids directly, but is at least, A, he's a public figure. B, is someone that you trust to with education, and seeing as how this isn't really tied in with the whole sex curriculum thing, but it kind of is in a way, because you know kids need to be taught how to be smart and safe on the internet, which is kind of what this new curriculum is going to teach about. If you want to learn more, go back to 12, Angry Canadian 12, and I dive into the curriculum in more detail there. I'll put a link to that video in the description also. So, the 63-year-old was a university professor at the time of his arrest. He was originally charged with 7 child pornography-related offenses. In a written statement distributed by his lawyer, Levine said he apologized. And you expect us to fucking accept your apology? I don't fucking think so. Okay? Let's continue on reading, and then you'll see why I'm so upset. Even though, possession and production of child pornography by itself, is fucking disgusting. So again, I'm sorry, Mom. I'm dropping a few more F-bombs than you'd like, but I think you agree they're warranted right now. Among the people he chatted with were an undercover officer in Toronto, one in London, and one in New Zealand, all posing as women interested in sexual activities with children. That must have been a really hard job to do. I mean, I can't imagine pretending to be, and talking to these sickos on the internet. I mean, good for you. You caught this bastard, but I don't think I could do that. Basically, this article is saying that Levine wanted to make it seem normal that, it's perfectly fine to molest children and shit. So, yeah, you're a fucking sick fucker, okay? Again, Mom, I'm sorry for all the swearing, but I think it's warranted at this time. I will put a disclaimer at the beginning of this video. Kids should not, it must be 18 or older to watch this particular episode of Angry Canadian. So this article goes on and on to talk about how this sicko would tell these undercover officers and other people on this website, which should probably be taken down unless it's a trap to catch these sickos out there, that it's perfectly fine for you to molest children and stuff. Like I said, that he had sexually. Yeah. So okay, it says here that she advised Mr. Levine that she had followed his instructions, that she had sexually assaulted her child. Levine instructed her to play with this child. That's. I don't even think I want to really read more into this. I think I've read enough. Basically, you, Mr. Levine, are a sick motherfucker. You're basically stealing the innocence of children. So now, I'm going to wrap things up with just saying that, people like this, people who will exploit children or do god-awful things with them, are the scums of the earth as far as I'm concerned. And so help you, if anything was to happen to either of my 2 kids, I really don't know what I would do. As a Catholic, and I know my mom is watching this, it will tell me something about this. But as a Catholic, we're taught to forgive and have forgiveness for those who do us harm. That is one of my values, but I don't know if I'd be able to do that. It'd be very hard for me to find forgiveness in face of such evil. So, that actually kind of scares me that someone would be able to make me so angry and disgusted that I wouldn't be able to find forgiveness in that person. So, I hope and pray that I will never come to that. And it also scares me um, what I would do to that person. Would I want vengeance and retribution? Of course I would. And at the same time, it conflicts with what I'm grown up with. To the whole turn the other cheek thing, and to find forgiveness for those who do wrong to you. So, at least this Levine or Levin or whatever the hell you pronounce his name is pleading guilty, and he's like, yeah, you caught me red-handed, and he's stepping up and trying to. He's not fighting it, and he's like, at least you have the courage to come out and say that it was me, and I did it. So that's all I really have to say about that. So again, to wrap this up, a personal thank you for all the people that helped me out with my car issues, and thank you to my family for their support in everything that I'm doing, and thank you for the viewers who are watching this, and hopefully I continue to grow with this. Right now it's a little more than just a hobby. I'm not anywhere near where their other guys are, but maybe one day I will be. So I'm gonna try and keep up this and grow from here. So to wrap this up, thank you for watching. My name's Oliver Powell, the Angry Canadian, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!